Hey guys, welcome to the Trainwreck episode. This one's not so good. I'm not kidding.
Truth.
Oh my god.
Give him a kiss, Foxy.
Got your own show now.
Yeah, right.
This is the Foxi Super Awesome Comic Review Show.
Comic review show.
Comic Review Show. It's all you now. Now you're live.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's too much pressure.
No, don't buckle. You can do it.
I don't know.
Just go. Talk about the books.
Noodles, right?
Noodles.
Give me some noodles, baby.
All right, first up we got...
That was the intro to the show? Woof.
This is the Maxx Super Awesome Comic Review Show.
Comic review show.
Comic Review Show.
Wednesday.
Oh, that thing. I've never opened the show.
Right.
Max just threw that at me.
July 16th.
Well, you had your
Hello.
mutiny last week. You got a sign with your name on it. My name's crossed out in big red ink.
I did not make this sign. I'm just giving the people what they want.
Is this still a comic show?
No.
No, man. What are
A
you talking
nature
about?
show.
Don't forget to blink every once in a while, Foxy. Your eyes are gonna dry up.
I know. Here, I'm just gonna leave them shut for a little bit.
All right, well, while Foxy takes a nap, let me welcome you to the Maxx Super Awesome Comic Review Show. It is Wednesday morning, which means we have lots of awesome comics to talk about. Oh, you back with us?
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going to start off with our new segment called Foxy's Foxhole. This is Foxy. You might remember him from last week.
And you might remember my foxhole from your dreams.
Oh my god.
Oh,
It's good to have you, buddy.
thanks, man.
All right, well, since Foxy is doing us all a favor by being here,
That's right.
we're going to talk about some comic books.
That's also right.
Right, after you give us an introduction.
You want me to say what day it is?
It's usually what we do.
Wednesday, July 16th, 2014.
That's all we got. Okay.
There's new comics, everybody. So noodles.
So noodles, yeah. All right.
So noodles.
Noodles. Hit me with some noodles.
We're
got-
doing Original Sin as a noodle this week, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it was a Foxy's pick, which is a noodle. Yeah.
Which is a noodle, by virtue of it being my pick.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Issue
Well,
6 of Original Sin.
Issue 6 of Original Sin. Yeah.
Oh, do you need it?
It looks like the other ones, you know. There's
There's a cover.
there's some Avengers on it. Somebody's watching over them.
Nick Fury's getting shot on the cover.
Is that who's getting shot?
Or
this
maybe I
time?
was thinking of the battle one. But yeah, no, I think it's Nick Fury. Yeah.
It's very
regular cover.
Nick-centric.
Yeah. Ooh, I like what you did there.
Yeah. It's basically a lot more Nick Fury. You're wondering, why is he an old man? They answer that finally. You're wondering, who killed the Watcher? No, they don't answer that one. But
I would hope not. There's still 2 issues to
there's
go.
2 issues to go, guys. They gotta stretch it a little bit. But you know,
You don't think they're stretching Original Sin more than a little bit?
no, not really. I mean,
All the spin-offs?
the spin-offs, yes. Some
That's
of
what I
them.
Did you read the Uncanny X-Men one?
I haven't read it yet.
I really liked it. It's written by Bendis, you know, good stuff. Uncanny X-Men. It read like a normal issue of Uncanny X-Men, great stuff. Only the cover says The Last Will and Testament of Charles Xavier.
Right.
You want to know the one thing that's not in the book?
Is it the Last Will and Testament of Charles Xavier?
See, you are the smartest fox I know.
That's right.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much.
No. So they finally get around to, yeah, here it is. Here's the cover. See? The Last Will and Testament of Charles Xavier.
Right.
So She-Hulk gets her hands on it because she's a lawyer, so why not, of course. And, yeah, it's like the last page of the book. So
So they're gonna read it next
How's that
week.
for a spoiler?
Or next month. Right?
Yeah, it's like to be continued, so it's a 2-parter.
That's cool.
Yeah, but really, I mean, I think what we wanted to talk about was these bad boys right here. I mean, this thing is ginormous.
Yeah. Do you remember when the enormous version of Enormous came out?
I
in,
do.
What, 2012? Was that it? I think 2012. Basically, there's this new Enormous series coming forth from this one-shot. Image published the oversized edition 2 years ago, and
This thing's huge.
it was clearly... It's hard to not talk in puns. And it ends on a cliffhanger, hopeful that Image would do a whole run, you know, go further, at least do another prestige format. But I guess Image passed. It's exactly what they wanted to do at Image, but Image wouldn't let them. It's kind of like a Monsanto-esque agricultural terraforming company going on, and they release a crazy chemical that makes all of the creatures of the world gigantic, enormous monsters. If you're into Godzilla, Kaiju, Pacific Rim stuff, it's got that going on. So hopefully the series gets a really good run this time around. Now that they're at I think 215 Inc. is the new label or whatever.
Maybe we should move on to the second noodle. This is gonna be a 4-hour episode. This is the first book.
Noodle. Second noodle. Second noodle.
This is gonna be a 3-disc episode.
Yeah, it's a double feature.
It could be like,
It's like the Titanic.
guys.
Okay, well, we got that one.
Mitten
Hey, Foxy.
or whatever. His books aren't
What's
very
up, Catfish?
well written.
All right. That was a little weird of an intro.
That was a long intro.
I'm not going to apologize for it, though. So we're just going to move right along with... actually, I'm going to apologize for something else, though. I usually try and stay away from hate. I usually try and stay away from books that I don't really like. But every once in a while,
There's something displeasing.
that you just gotta be displeased about. And this week, of all books, I'm talking about Harley Quinn Invades San Diego Comic-Con issue number 1.
But tell me how you really feel.
I am going to tell you how I really feel about this book. I'm appalled.
No, I didn't read the whole issue, to be honest.
I couldn't even
But
get
I saw
through
the
it.
offending pages, and it's gross. I mean, I'm down. I'm down for the good times. But
Foxy
that's
loves
not-
a gangbang.
I don't know that it's necessary to sexualize Harley Quinn so hardcore and exclusively. It's become a huge part of her character now.
It's the only part of her character.
Right. And when she started, she wasn't bad looking or anything. Obviously, there was attractiveness there because Bruce Timm is a good artist. He
But it
draws
was
women
classy.
well. But it was classy, yeah. They know that Harley Quinn's a big character. They know that sex sells. They know that violence sells. They're doing nothing for the industry other than lining their pockets.
And you want to talk about feminism in comic books.
Yeah, right?
Let's not talk about Harley Quinn, because no part of this book
Oh, I was gonna say.
isn't... That is far more empowering than Harley Quinn will ever be.
No, I know.
And this one actually caught... Was it you that was telling me about this?
A while
Hate
ago.
mail from this book about the way that Wonder Girl looks?
Yeah.
The book I am talking about is Teen Titans number 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I actually really liked this issue. It was fun. The Teen Titans are a great squad. You get to see everybody showcase their powers, including Wonder Girl. She's really at the forefront of this issue, as on this cover. There was some gripes with this cover because...
Well endowed.
In no
Teen
way,
Titans.
shape, or form is she believable as a teenager. I'll just put it that way. However, as overly sexualized as she is still an intelligent character. She's still a strong character. She's still a leading character. All of which are qualities that Harley Quinn does not have.
She makes Foxy very happy. Do you see that tail?
Yeah, did you see the panel where they had to put the word over her butt because she looked naked? Max showed me a panel from that one, too. It was
I
nice.
did.
Oh, dang.
That's right, this fox has teeth.
Sometimes.
All right, Wildfire issue number 2. I bring it up only because I was really curious as to how a bunch of dandelions actually exploded a city. Turns out they're super combustible. Combustible. An underrated Image comic series right now, but I liked it. Aside from the fact that it's, dandelions destroying the world, which is a little ludicrous.
I'll say that the
But-
art is kind of weird.
The art's
And maybe
super,
that's why people aren't extra into
computer-generated-y looking words that I just made up.
It was close to words.
That's what we go for.
That's all that counts here.
Close to truth, close to words, close to accurate. Yeah,
This
let's
is a-
roll it right into the top 5.
This is a train wreck. Oh, nicely done.
Yeah, it's a train wreck, but Catfish will fix it.
I gotta find him. I gotta find the top 5!
Well, the train wreck has reached full circle because now we can't even find the comics.
Oh, what is this?
My train sounds? No.
Oh,
that's you.
Foxy, I don't know if you got a chance to read this one, but coming in at number 5 on my list, it is Infinite Crisis Fight for the Multiverse number 1, based on the new hit video game. Says that on the cover, so I'm assuming the game's out. Things that I don't pay attention to, video games.
Lame.
Here's a few reasons why I love this book. Aside from good art and a good story, this book actually ties into the old DC universe. So it references Crisis on Infinite Earths, it references Infinite Crisis, and references Final Crisis. So,
And the cover is by Gene Ha. Are the interiors also?
no.
Well, are they as awesome?
Yes.
That's cool.
Also might possibly be by Gene Ha. I don't know. I didn't look.
You didn't look.
Almost accurate and almost truthful. That's what we're going for, remember?
Good, good. Almost
Good.
words. Almost accurate.
Coming in at number 4, it is The Last Fall from IDW. I see this book being really popular amongst anime fans. It's got giant battle suits, giant explosions. It's about 2 planets. They realize one super scientific-y, one super barbarian-esque. But they realize that their sun is going supernova. Bad news bears. It's a way to leave their solar system and go to another solar system. The only way to do that, though, one planet has the science to do it, one planet has the resources to do it. Bad news, they've been at war for like 3 centuries. Coming in at number 3, it is The Squidder, also from IDW, also number 1. This one written and illustrated by Ben Temple-Smith. So the plot premise for The Squidder is that humanity has gone to war with giant squid beings, and they have lost. And now they rule the whole world as, like, gods.
Sounds cool.
Squid gods.
Squid gods. And they've made a new religion around themselves. They're like, you know, they're the top of the food chain. And so this guy, the Squidder, he quite possibly is the last of these legionnaire soldiers that they created in the final days of mankind as a last-ditch effort to fight the squids. So he's really good at killing them, but he's also really good at killing everything else too. So he like takes odd jobs as a mercenary and whatnot to try and stay alive in this, you know, post-squid world.
Going at number 2.
This is number 2.
Deuces.
Oh yeah. See,
This is number 1.
yeah.
Nice.
Here is where DC gets a few things right. It does happen from time to time. So, we are talking about Robin Rises Omega one-shot. Very cool stuff. This is the tie-in book between what has been like the Batman and Two-Face, Batman and Aquaman, Batman and Ra's al Ghul series that's been going on for like about a year now, or ever since they killed Damian. And this is going to bridge into the new Batman and Robin series that will be coming out probably next month. And say Batman's got to take a little road trip. I'll leave it at that. It's fantastic
Boom tube?
stuff, though. I don't know how he's going to get there.
There better be a boom tube.
Or a mother box.
Coming in at number 1.
Fun things to say.
Your mother box.
Coming in at number 1 from Image Comics, it is Dark Engine.
Yeah, Image Comics.
Yeah!
Yeah, dinosaurs.
The world's ended. Something killed it. We don't know what yet. Some people in the future get together.
I would say the world
and
is
they-
at its ending.
No,
point.
it
ended?
It's ended.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they talk about it at the Alchemist Tower. So
They talk about it at the
something has
Alchemist Tower.
destroyed
You get it.
the world.
Tell him, girl.
So these people, they've made the ultimate weapon, and they've decided they're going to send it back in time to when this great evil first appeared, and it's going to kill the great evil. Problem is, they put it in the time machine, and the time machine sends it to the wrong point in time, so the ultimate weapon gets out of its time machine and just starts killing a bunch of dinosaurs.
Awesome.
Yeah, and that's where we're at so far.
That's where we're at.
Yeah. All right, that is going to do it for my top 5, except there
That's
is
unionize.
one more
damn it.
thing
One
that
more
you
thing!
have lost.
Squid, damn it.
What the squid?
What the squid?
We have a brand new segment. It's called Turtle Watch. Where we talk about the Ninja Turtles because it's amazing. In this issue, 2 super important things happen. 2 of the main villains meet, and it's also the first appearance of the Rat King. So,
Is one of those villains Krang?
yes.
That's what I thought.
Yes. I was trying not to give it a spoiler alert.
We all know where it's going.
Yeah.
Why you gotta spoil, Foxy?
Yeah,
That's where I
Foxy.
am, man.
Yeah, Foxy.
Don't worry about it.
Why you gotta spoil?
I do what I want.
Stay tuned for graphic novels as we remove Foxy from his foxhole.
I'm getting out of here.
It's a process.
It's a cutaway, is what it is.
Cutaway, time for a cutaway.
Welcome back from the cutaway. We are here to talk about graphic novels and what this week might have lacked in exciting new single issues, which didn't really lack all that much because there was Ninja Turtles. It definitely made up for in graphic novels. Foxy, what's your top graphic novel of the week?
Well, this is called Seconds because the main character, the chef woman, she owns a restaurant called Seconds because you're going to want to go back for seconds
It's clever.
because it's tasty. And
Clever.
Yeah. The book opens with her talking about how 4 years ago she had this restaurant open up, and now she's opening her second restaurant where she will be the co-owner instead of just the head chef.
Is that why it's called Seconds?
Yeah, it's not only her restaurant is called Seconds, but it's her second restaurant.
Second
and
chances.
Second chances, because there's a magical element in this. I haven't gotten to it much yet, but there's like a ghost that she sees at the beginning that's going to give her magical mushrooms in one of her dresser drawers.
Hook me up with that.
And when you eat one of these mushrooms, I guess it lets you...
See the future.
No, it lets you change the past.
Change the present.
Any mistake that you want, you can go back and redo.
It warps.
Is that wall really there? Yes.
Yes, it is. So...
They had the magic mushrooms.
It's cool art. I will try to make Catfish show you interiors after this.
Nope.
I will try, I say.
We don't have that in the budget.
But really, it's worth looking at. It's a great book, and the first time Brian Lee O'Malley has given us something new since Scott Pilgrim's big success, so you got to be excited about that.
If I was Brian Lee O'Malley, I'd milk that for all it's worth too.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's right there it's right there on the cover. Scott Pilgrim.
Bam.
Why don't you point to it, Foxy?
I am with my nose, and now with my hand also, right there. See it? Yeah, see it. Read
Awesome.
it. But that's not the only thing that I'm excited for this week. Deadly Class. Did you read this one?
That's
Yeah.
been an awesome book.
It has been a great series so far.
Find it out in paperback.
The first issue blew me away.
$9.99, sucker.
Second and third issue, I was like, I don't know where it's going. But then they really brought it home at the end of the first arc. It was pretty touching and
where does
really
the
brutal.
first arc end? At the end of this book.
That's right.
Where does the second arc begin? Probably
next month.
Probably
on the
next
rack.
month, yes.
In a single issue.
First up on my graphic novels list, gonna give it a quick shout out just because J.H. Williams III is phenomenal. But this is like the complete works that he did on Batman, or segments of his complete works that he did on Batman. A little bit of everything that he's done. Fantastic stuff. It's got writers of all varieties in there. And it's got a few things that Grant Morrison did, so I love it. Next up on my list of graphic novels, it is Alex and Ada, Volume 1 from Image Comics, starting at a low introductory price of $12.99.
Whoa, they broke the mold on that one.
What?
They did. No, he comments and he likes it.
Hey, Foxy, give me a little kiss.
What about a little
That's a
nuzzle?
little bit,
That's
that's
a
a little bit
nuzzle.
more teeth than I usually like.
What about Eskimo kisses?
I'm fine with a little bit of teeth, but...
Eskimo kisses.
Alright, well that's going to do it for this week's episode of the Max's Super Awesome Comic Review Show, but we're going to call this one Fox's Super Awesome Comic Review Show because it's not that good. So we apologize for that now at the end of the episode that you've sat through it. And I do want to say, I mean, one final note, going back to the Harley Quinn #1 thing. I don't want anyone out there to think that I judge them for the books that they read or anything like that. Like, everybody reads the books
Because you're
that
not
they
the
enjoy.
Fox.
No, I'm not the
No.
Fox. I leave that to Foxy. Foxy does the judging.
And honestly, I think most people that read Harley Quinn is because they're Harley Quinn fans.
Right.
Not necessarily that particular issue, you know, they're just there for the character.
I mean, I hope that everybody reads books that they get something out of and that they enjoy. And if you don't and you just do it for collecting, that's also cool because that's a form of enjoyment. I'm just saying, when I see things that I think are grossly destructive to an industry that I hold very near and dear to my heart, I feel like it's my responsibility to speak on it, right, Foxy?
Totally.
Cool. And if you have any hate mail, send it to this guy. And with that, we will see you next week right here for another exciting episode of the Max's Super Awesome Comic Review Show, where you never know what you're going to get. Except for maybe some comics.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
No.
Crab sandwich.
Chocolates could not survive in this environment.
Shark sandwich, more like sandwich.
Sharknado.
Hot.
No.
Alright, stay frosty, y'all.